Everyone, it's your social media man here from the Halftime Howie Show, Andrew Case, letting you know that our inaugural web broadcast this Wednesday will be a special Thanksgiving episode.
Broadcasting on the beach with Halftime Howie. Tonight we have actor, writer, singer John Steiger, singer Emily Copus, and piano player Paul Joseph, with Cuban visual artist Roman Valdez, plus all our regulars. Now,
new day.
New day. New day.
New day.
It's a new day.
Different days of the week.
New outlet.
New outlet. New outlet.
New outlet.
A new outlet.
Our outlet is changing.
And of course the same lovable Howie.
Same lovable Howie. Same lovable Howie.
Same lovable Howie.
The same lovable Howie.
The same awesome, powerful, and lovable Howie. Here's your host, Halftime Howie.
Thank you very much. He's a sophomore in high school. His name is Dane DePasquale. He is more awesome than awesome. Before I start, I think we should have a round of applause for our great host, who's nice enough to give us his house and his hospitality. Let's give it up for the great Joe Satriano. And we're excited because this is our first all-digital show. We're going to be on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. To watch this show, just go to Halftime Howie Show on Facebook and our Halftime Howie channel on YouTube. We're going to start the show with a musical treat. We have a collaboration with an awesome piano player, Paul Joseph. Two young singers. We have John Steiger. And all the way from Scotland, we have Emily Copus. And, you know, before we planned the show, these guys didn't know each other from a hole in the wall, but I told them both about each other, and they were so excited about the show, they actually rehearsed during the week. So we really appreciate that. And let's start with Paul before we do the music. Paul, accomplished piano player. Talk about your passion of music and talk about some of your upcoming events that people should know about.
Well, later tonight I'm going to be playing excerpts for a piece of The King of the Mask, and the king is hiding right back there. You see? Can you get a little shot of the king? And that's the work of visual artist Roman Valdez. He's right over there. He's the fellow with the top hat. And this is a collaboration, actually 20 years in the works. He's a great visual artist, and he not only has this painting, but he has a whole body of paintings called The King of the Mask, and it's not just paintings, it's all stories and philosophy, and I wrote music for it years ago. And in the 90s, we actually turned it into a ballet that performed out here on Long Island. Now we're doing it on a bigger scale. I've just orchestrated the piece. We just had a performance with a 50-piece orchestra, and you'll be seeing that on YouTube soon. And so now we're getting ballet people interested in it too, so that's going to happen soon. So that's what we're going to hear. And what else I do is I just came from a jazz concert at my quartet, the Paul Joseph Quartet, and I also have flyers over here if anyone's interested with my website on it. Can anyone guess my website? Is there any psychics here tonight? Yeah. Not tonight. All right, can anyone guess my website? PaulJoseph.com. I told you there were psychics. Absolutely. All right, so yeah, you can go there. You can get info on me and my whereabouts and stuff. So I do compose symphonic classical music, and I do jazz improvisation. And tonight I'm going to be the accompanist for these two talented individuals right here.
And let's talk to them. Emily Copus, your journey took you from Scotland to New York City. Talk about the transition and what's it been like going from Scotland to New York City, and talk about your passion for singing.
Okay, yeah, I'm from Edinburgh in Scotland. I've always had a passion for acting and singing. I'm a trained singer. I've been singing for over 10 years now. I started my training in Glasgow in Scotland, musical theatre, but I'm not the world's greatest dancer, so I transitioned into like just straight on acting, where I met John at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. We studied there for 2 years and continued on to do a 3rd year of training, where we put on lots of different productions, and we workshopped this new musical by Douglas Carter Bean, who is a Tony-nominated playwright, and recently had a play on Broadway. And we started this production from nothing, Robin Hood, the musical, and it grew and grew, and yeah, it was just a really awesome production, and this is probably the first time you guys will have ever heard anything from this musical, so we're very excited to sing it for you.
John Steiger, very impressive young man. Not only are you a gifted tenor singer, but you also are a playwright. Let's talk about your passion for music and the play that you just wrote.
I mean, I love singing, and doing Robin Hood has really brought that forth, and I love doing it. Lewis Flynn, who wrote the score and the lyrics, did a fantastic job. There's not every song gets stuck in your head, and it's fantastic. I had we did this show at Scranton, Pennsylvania over the summer, and I got a text from one of the ASMs, and they said that the music is still stuck in their head 5 months later, so that's really, it was funny to hear that. But yeah, no, I am a writer, and I just recently finished filming a short film that I wrote, produced, and starred in. And so now it's in post-production, and it's called The Serial Killer. And it's a comedy. So stay tuned for that.
All right. Without any further ado, who would like to see this